I'm just acting Chicallywood.
How do you put yourself in a situation to leave work and, leave that at work and then come home and just drop it? How is it, how do you transition out of that?
Before I cross the threshold in that house, man, I check myself and make sure I have no semblance of that character before I walk in.
Yeah.
The one time I did not do that, woo-wee.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tell a story, sweetheart. I'm going to tell it. I did this Jay Davis film, man. It's called it was EYED. Oh, forgive me, I'm forgetting it. Anyway, I was playing a bartender.
Okay.
The bartender ended up being a vampire.
Okay.
Right? So I, did the vampire stuff, right? But when I came home and got into bed, my wife was like, I totally forgot to just pray that thing off me because, I believe I'm a praying brother.
Gotcha.
Lord and all that. I didn't do that. So when I came in the house and got into bed, right? She said, get up. She said, what's going on, baby? She said, I saw all this darkness around you. I saw all these, all this stuff going on around you. So I got up out the bed. I said, oh my God, I forgot to pray that stuff out, right? Because I know what happens, when you get immersed in these character roles, like what happened with
Heath Ledger.
And I believe Will Smith may have talked about this one time, but, that was one of the things you got to release, let go, get that stuff out for you, pray that stuff off of you, so you don't be carrying those spirits, right?
Yeah.
Man, I got it there, man. She said, I got about that bed, but that was one time that I did not get that stuff off of me.
And I mean, you're pretty much a person that it sounds like you can balance your life in a way of your work and to be able to say, hey, that's my work. I got to leave it there. As well as when you come home, it's like, this is different. Some people, I think what they call it method acting, where they take it with them nonstop. So is there any roles that you just look at and you say, nah, this is too, it's going to put me, I don't want to go there.
The real dark, it would take you, really take you off somewhere else, I wouldn't mess with. Outside of my moral code, I won't do it.
So it's limits. So some people are like, I'm new at this. I'm trying to basically get in here, and this role is not ideal, but this is what they're giving me, and I hope that it gets me out there. What advice do you have for somebody that's feeling like, oh, I got to take everything because
you got to take it. You can say no. Whatever your moral code is, just say no.
Yeah.
You ain't got to say yes to everything.
Right.
I was that guy that was saying yes to everything, but it wasn't, it wasn't crossing the line, right?
Right.
Because I wanted to get my name out there. I wanted to build up the credits. I wanted to, build, building, right? But, you don't want to be that person where you so desperate, so thirsty for it.
Right.
Because that 15 minutes of fame will be like 15 seconds of fame. You'll blaze yourself out, right? Burn yourself out. Or worse than that, you end up in one of them parties, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't, just don't do it, Just say no. Say no. Everything ain't gonna be but those opportunities will come around for you, The great opportunities, the ones you really want to excel in will come around. You just have to be patient with.
I was about to ask you ever been to a Diddy party?
Hell no, man. Dude.
It's unfortunate because we look at the time that we're in, and it's like we're in a climate of where we have to be very careful of how we operate because we all are given a gift, a talent, a skill. And it's like, how do we use that to inspire, Have you been in situations where you saw somebody that yo, let me talk to you. I can give you some advice, Has it been times where you basically say, hey, you know what? If I see a brother that's in the same situation or he needs a little bit of direction or guidance, have you been in them situations where you've been able to mentor when it comes to this?
Not in the in the sense of, the profession, right? It's always been, someone's dealing with some other stuff that's going on.
Right.
on the set, backstage, or what have you.
Yeah.
And that's ministry for me. You know, it's like it's an opportunity to, hey man, you know, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's an encouragement. It's an encouragement deal, right? So I believe that I'm there for a purpose. You know, it's not always about the acting, and it's never about the money for me. It's always been about the craft, just having a love for it, right?
Right.
So then when I see brothers and sisters, I've had conversations with someone when they're going through stuff,
right.
Men and women, right?
Yeah.
And because these kids, man, they're out here, man. They want to do so much. They want to conquer the world and everything, right? But they got, they come to set or they come backstage and they got all these stuff going on,
Mm-hmm.
So I believe God got me there for that purpose, and just just being there to encourage them. That I'm like, hey, it's gonna be okay.
You know what's so dope about you is like you kind of always give a father figure type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you've played father figure roles.
I've played father figure roles, yes.
And it's almost like your life parallels a little bit to a certain extent to some of the characters. Like you said, you play cops a lot.
Yeah.
So to a certain extent, you exhibit an authority type of figure, around people, or moral compass to be able to say, hey, look, we ain't having that.
Right,
so that leads me into, how do you deal with disrespect in this industry in the sense of, let me give you a scenario. Let's say I'm working with you and I say something that I could say it better, but because I'm in a power struggle or whatever, I say it disrespectfully. How do you come and deal with that situation? Because this is one of the things that a lot of people are going to face, because they're trying to figure out, and it's like, man, this person is talking to me kind of harsh. How do you deal with adversity in this business?
Yeah, if it's, you pull them to the side.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a man. At the end of the day, we men.
I'm just acting Chicallywood.